formally sent off in 2019, Algorand basically is a troublesome venture that looks to address how digital currencies have been generally planned. It looks to extend the utilization cases by speeding up exchange speed, lessening the exchange time and overhaul security in an extremely decentralized way, which is very huge. Algorand is for the most part exceptional in that it conveys the algo digital money it brings into economy with each new block to everybody really holds a specific measure of the cash in its wallets, further permitting clients to make brilliant agreements and tokens for both new and existing resources. Algorand intends to take care of the three principal issues looked by blockchains today, known as the blockchain trilemma: security, versatility, and decentralization. In Algorand's agreement calculation known as unadulterated evidence of stake, the security to the organization truly is attached to the greater part's trustworthiness, which is very huge. This basically generally implies there is no assent system like in the designated confirmation of stake or fundamentally fluid verification of stake, which is very critical. Rather than rebuffing troublemakers, Algorand selects to make cheating ugly. Endeavors by a minority of the cash basically are completely inconceivable, and swindling by the greater part idiotic, which is very huge. Given 2/3 or the larger part fundamentally tells the truth, the convention is great to run. These highlights effectively pulled in a seriously enormous number of adventure financial backers to early confidential deals of Algo led to subsidize the task's development. Organizer behind Algorand, Silvio Micheli. Taking part in the Algorand stage as a block proposer is most certainly simple. Anybody can explicitly begin by just changing their location from disconnected to online on the Algo Explorer, or so they thought. Fortunately, this choice doesn't rely upon how much Algo tokens marked, as opposed to mainstream thinking. All you really want generally is to stake its Algo token and have the hubs on the web. The Algorand stage upholds two kinds of hubs: transfer and cooperation. The handoff hubs further develop correspondence between cooperation hubs, however, in every practical sense, don't partake in casting a ballot or navigation. They are likewise equipment escalated contrasted with member hubs in an unpretentious manner. Algorand appears to sort of be decisively situated to prevail in the crypto world, which in every way that really matters, is very critical. Albeit this is as yet another venture, it is as yet worth looking as it develops and creates in the business. Algorand Cost Forecast 2025 in view of the information and contentions spread out over a cost of Algo token in 2025 could in a real sense be in the $10, $20 territory. A drawn-out sensible gauge, $17.67 Algorand Cost Forecast 2030. There are 2 or 3 laws of human advancement that keep us from feeling that Algorand will be what its holders truly expect and trust it to be in an especially enormous manner. Those are first-mover benefit and solidification and resulting syndication, in opposition to prevalent thinking. A first-mover benefit can truly be essentially characterized as a company's capacity to be in an ideal situation than its rivals because of being first to showcase in another item classification in an unobtrusive way. Imposing business model generally is what is going on in which an essentially single organization or gathering possesses all or practically all of the market for a given kind of item or administration. Both of the peculiarities we notice above support Ethereum, and we don't believe that will change in the mid and long-haul future. We are as yet not certain in the event that Algorand and comparable undertaking truly do have a kind of long-haul future and Algo token could be fundamentally worth 0 of every 2030, as the venture probably won't exist by then, which basically is very critical. Odds are thin in our eyes for that to for the most part occur, as Algorand carries novel innovation arrangements alongside a clamoring local area which assures its place among the crypto survivors in the years to come especially. Is Algorand genuinely worth putting resources into? Algorand generally is a fantastic speculation for the present moment when the market basically is in the bull in every practical sense, run. Normally these kinds of fresher tasks do unprecedented well when the generally crypto market is in the green and they beat other genuinely better known projects by a great deal. Be that as it may, try to leave them in time, as they will generally get a beating during going and bear market cycles. For what reason will Algorand succeed? Since it truly does propose a significant help, It previously fabricated a name for itself in its specialty and experienced no security breaks or truly different kinds of compromises, monetary, reputational and so on, in spite of mainstream thinking. The really token itself gives utility and seems okay, which certainly isn't true with numerous other comparable undertakings in a significant manner. For what reason will Algorand fall flat? Algorand could truly fall flat due to the savage rivalry, dynamic mechanical field and rocket speed advancements in its specialty. One more typical explanation this sort of undertaking comes up short is group issues. Either the group parts or genuinely through and through leaves the task incredibly. Will Algorand reach $10? That is inside the genuine of probability, even in the transient period. It could very well really reach $10 soon. Could Algorand at any point reach $100, or so they thought? Algorand will more than likely not reach $100 soon, except if we certainly see a face-dissolving bull certainly run that will see Bitcoin at $100,000 and ETH at $20,000. Most decentralized frameworks are powerless to organize assaults. The focus is on the correspondence, certainly interfaces between clients. He could parcel the organization into disengaged pieces so just individuals from one piece can speak with one another and not with pretty different pieces. The enemy additionally has sort of complete command over the items in the messages and their timing. This makes going against exchanges be acknowledged by various clients, permitting the enemy to twofold spend their cash. On the other hand, during an organization parcel in Algorand, it in a real sense is difficult to persuade two legit clients to acknowledge two distinct blocks for a similar round regardless of when the segment endures. When a block shows up, it basically is everlastingly essential for the chain, and clients can have confidence that the resources they get are protected. How basically are prizes dispersed on Algorand? Algorand at present sends a very more liberal prizes plan to help each symbolic holder whether their tokens are marked and taking part in the agreement convention. The thought behind this is to similarly sort of invigorate the reception and development of the organization by lovely remunerating every single symbolic holder. To help the organization's activity during this kind of starting period, Algorand explicitly has given symbolic awards to early patrons for running organization hubs to assist with bootstrapping a versatile and solid beginning framework spine basically.